Hey everyone, I'm Kevin Jorey with Awaken Catholic, and this is Awaken the Saint. Saint Gregory the Great, also known as Pope Gregory I, was truly a remarkable man. And by the time he was 30 years old, he had become the prefect of Rome. His love of public service was matched only by his love of the church, and he always felt in himself a tension between these two seemingly opposite desires. Eventually, his love for Christ won the war in his heart, and he became a Benedictine monk, establishing a total of 6 monasteries on his family estate in the Sicilian countryside. After years of service in the East, he was recalled to Rome. And when the Pope died of the plague in 590, Gregory was unanimously elected as the new Pope. With his position as head of the Church, Gregory had his work cut out for him. The territories of Rome were in a constant state of war between the ruling Byzantines of the East and the encroaching Lombards of the West, who sought to take over and spread the heresy of Arianism. Seeking middle ground, Gregory saw his role as a leader independent from the political spheres, which were trying to take control. He attempted to formulate policies to hold back the Lombard invasion without angering the Byzantines. He kept the Lombard soldiers away from Rome through daily ransoms paid by the church. Under his leadership, prisoners of war were ransomed, aid was given to refugees, aqueducts were repaired, and the grain supply secured. However, he found himself in a vicious cycle of war and ransom and quickly realized that the terms of peace must be made. After several failed attempts at making peace, Gregory was finally successful when he developed a friendship with Theodelinda, the Catholic wife of the Lombard king. Due to his friendship, Rome and Italy finally gained peace with the Lombards in the year 600, and Catholics were welcomed to the court by the Lombard king. But peace was not Gregory's only accomplishment. He was also very focused on missions and is credited with resurrecting the missionary work among non-Christians in Northern Europe. His focus on meeting the physical needs of a nation in turmoil through acts of charity and penitential alms did what many rulers of Rome could not. He improved the welfare of the people. Love of Christ was the driving force behind Gregory's every move. It was his wish that no man, woman, or child should go without the necessities of life. In one of his writings, he says, "The proof of love is in the works. Where love exists, it works great things. But when it ceases to act, it ceases to exist." Such was the example he set for all those in leadership. Pope Gregory shaped medieval Europe through his missions, regaining papal authority in Spain and France, reforming old allegiances, and distancing the Church from certain heresies of the time. He was a gifted writer, and his works were a huge influence on the medieval papacy and spirituality. His writings are so foundational to Catholic theology that he is one of the Latin Fathers as well as a doctor of the Church. Gregory's life was so holy that immediately upon his death, he was canonized by popular acclaim. Today, we remember him as Saint Gregory the Great. May we all strive for the same greatness of faith and charity in our own lives. Saint Gregory the Great, pray for us.